Oh, mate. It's a little update. Still selling bits and bobs, nothing too crazy. I'm looking for that client, but again, I'm still setting up everything, so it's quite difficult to. It's my biggest problem is stretched thin, isn't it? It's a little business. You've just got to put those thimbles out and collect the rain, and then we've got these now. Look, so do the magnetic license plates, learner plates, and we've got all of the magnets and all the photos and stuff. So those listings are all up. I'm adding more to Steve and AMPERSAND. Again, there's gonna be more novelty, but just kind of chipping away. The last 3 weeks of December, just write off. Like, you can't get any materials. I think I tried calling them like mid-December and I couldn't get anything, and I don't know what's going on, but I've got a bit fat as well. Even if it's for a down angle, I'm gonna lose some weight. Back at the gym now, my back's better. I went to physio yesterday, and I was like, look, I need to stop this because I can't go all in on what I want to do, and whether that is getting a full-time job. I can't go to physio once a week and have a full-time job. They said they can do it on the weekends, which I said, yeah, sure, I could do that on the weekends, but obviously it's longer periods. You can't get it weekly if it's on the weekends, because obviously everyone wants the weekends. But yeah, just bits and bobs, nothing too spicy. Back into the swing of things. December was weird for me. I don't know if anyone else felt like it was weird, but everything seems distant. Like, I don't know if it's my mindset at the moment, but I struggle to enjoy things. I don't know if my brain's just so in overdrive, but like, even going out for a pint, like, I don't know, it just seems a bit, I feel guilty, I'm like, why am I going for a pint when, like, I've taken a risk, I've gambled on myself, and it's that time where everything sort of slows down. There's a bit of purgatory. You're not here, you're not there. Phone calls and all the rest of it. You can't get in contact with any agency, But yeah, I wonder if I just got to go hard now. So, dry January. I'll probably do dry February as well. I'm not much drinker anyway, but I was definitely having a couple of cheeky pints over December. But again, I'm stuck indoors, adding listings, So again, someone goes to me, oh, do you want a pint? I'm like, yeah. But I need to lose this little, again, I think it's because I've got quite a fat face anyway. Apparently it means I'm healthy, but yeah, it looks extremely bad when I look down like here. But all in all, Happy New Year and all that good stuff, and onwards and upwards. Like, there's only one way to go, you know what I mean? Like, I've slept too much, I've drank too much, I've eaten too much. Fatty batty bum bum. And it's work o'clock. It's work o'clock. Let's get to it. I hope that you are motivated for this. And the sun's popping out. It's good. It's good. It's a bit frosty outside, but still. There's no laying in. There's no more like, I can't do anything anyway. There's no more like having excuses or anything. Waiting for people to call me. Like, I'm like, I'm going to wait for them anyway. So it's like, no. Get up and go. And this is a message to me as much as it to the rest of the world, because I've got to make this work. But I can see me getting a job again soon, just because it's a bit of cash flow, and I don't want to put all my cash flow for the business on rent and gas and electric. That is just kind of not the point. The money I saved is to go on the business. So you could argue that the money is going on a business to give the business time, but also if the money goes on a business and then I haven't got any money for rent, it's going to be one of those ones. I was watching a lot of videos the other day about how business isn't necessarily about hard work. It's a lot of the time you're in the right place at the right time, and then you're chatting away, and it's just people in it. What is business at the end of the day? It's people. I bumped into a mate in in Morrison's the other day, and he's just like, bro, it's not real. Nothing's real. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I just bumped into my other mate. So he bumped into his mate, and now he's selling fake grass for 60 grand a year. And he's like, I've never really made it above 25 grand. And now I'm making 60 grand a year. And he's just like, because I bumped into this guy. He's like, it's not real. It's not real. So there's a little bit of that involved, isn't it? But I think, again, luck, you build your own luck, isn't it? So like, put yourself in those positions and stuff, and then you suddenly find out, well, things are working because I'm working. But then also there's the danger of people bringing you back down. I've noticed if I do quite well, I get phone calls from the riffraff and people that I do like, but you know what they're saying. Like, they're subconsciously, they're just like, oh, you're doing too good. I've had it loads of times. You just get a phone call. I haven't heard from this person in ages. Like, and they're like, oh, I've heard you doing this. I've heard you doing that. And I'm like, they're like, do you want to get drunk? And I'm like, no. You got to let your hair down every now and then. Otherwise you go crazy. Oh, this cold air is making me yawn. All right, I've got some coffee on the go. Haven't eaten today, but it's all right. Sometimes I just don't fancy it. It's almost like I have to force it sometimes, but yeah. And I go to gym in the evening because it's going to be hectic there at the moment in January, and I can't be